our honor to be here to interview 100-year-old World War II veteran Paul Lux. And with that, Mr. Lux, would you start out by telling us when and where you were born?
Well, I don't think I was born. My dad said horse kicked over a log, and there I was underneath that log.
I believe it.
So you just have to figure it out yourself, I guess.
Okay. So what made you want to join the military?
Get off the farm.
Get off that farm. Quit picking cotton. Yes, sir.
Oh, I enjoyed doing it. Loved it.
Yes, sir. Can you tell me a little bit about what your basic training was like? What did they make you do? Because I understand this picture right here is while you were
That was over across the bay from San Francisco.
How old are you in that picture?
Around 27, I believe. Well, they was looking for protect the locks, you know. That's what we was doing there for protect the Peter McGill locks, Bill Flores locks, that we was protecting those locks.
Protecting the locks in the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too much. 575th, I think, is what it was.
So you were with the
Anti-aircraft.
The 575th
Anti-aircraft.
Aircraft Artillery Battalion.
Yeah.
So you were with them the whole way through.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Gentlemen, is that who?
And that's my good buddy, Boston, Massachusetts.
Is that Joseph McNamara?
Joe McNamara, yeah.
Can you turn that around so the camera can see his picture? There you go.
He was fly sergeant, and I was best sergeant then, you know.
Did you get in any trouble with him?
No. Well, we spent about three months in England, I guess. Then we went across the English Channel into Germany, went into combat. We went through Paris, France, so question more than what else? I could hear the guns shooting, going off, you know. So I was writing a letter home. And I think that's probably my last letter. You could hear the guns, you know. Next day we went into combat, you know. Oh, that was rough. Well, we went to Belgium. I liked Belgium. I was mess sergeant then. We had a mess truck. It was in a little town there. So we parked at our mess truck right outside of our place. A woman and her two daughters lived there. So we had a lot of coffee. They didn't have no coffee, you know. They had a big sack of coffee. We give them that sack of coffee, you know. Oh, they're glad to get that, you know. So they give us each a private bed to sleep in at night, you know. They would play cards with them at night. So they need their two daughters, you know. That's hard to take.
But they were very grateful.
They give us private bed to sleep in at night, you know. That's nice, you know. We had our truck parked right outside. I would give them a big sack of coffee, you know. Well, they couldn't get coffee, you know. I was just glad to get that coffee. Oh, we through the woods where we camped out. And the Germans had old stuff there, you know. You could get in there and they're closed up, you know. So we used them, you know, and had a candle in there for light. just under the ground. That's where we slept, you know.
Did you happen to wake up with and find a German?
Oh, we pulled in one night in the woods. It snowed, you know. Well, the sleeping bag. Well, we didn't call them sleeping bags. We called them fort sacks. So I crawled in my fort sack. Next morning I woke up, and I was laying right on the side of a dead German, you know. Oh, man. Well, I was cooking then, so I didn't do no fighting or nothing.
Can you just tell us what it felt like to be over there? I know wasn't it very cold?
Well, yeah, it snowed a lot. And well, we parked one night. I slept in my mess truck, and there was a hole. Germans, they zeroed in on my truck that night, and they missed my truck, and it hit on the other side of the street, and there was a hole there, I bet you, 30 feet deep and 30 feet around. That hit my truck, but a bit of blood spot left, you know.
It just wasn't your time to go.
No. And then another time, a bunch of us went to a church house, and then I guess the Germans saw us go in there, and they thought we were sleeping in there, I guess. So that night then they bombed that church. They hit the front steps. That's all they did. They thought, I guess, we went in there and went to sleep, but we wasn't in there. We just went through it and left, you know. But I guess they thought we was in there. Yeah, two of our guys got killed. So they shot down a plane up on the hill from us one day. So me and my assistant cook went up there, and the pilots was in there, you know. They was in the fire burning. So then there was a big hill there, you know, so we went over that big hill. I can't think. There were our enemy camp down there, you know. So me and my buddy, we didn't know what kind of camp it was, so we went down there and checked it out. And they was having a card game down there, so we got in the card game with them.
Yeah.
And they had some wine there, so we drank some of the wine. You know. My buddy got a little bit too much, so we put him in bed. So I went on back to camp. Got back to camp. They said, well, we had watch water. Go leave out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, oh my gosh, no. Oh, Bob, he was from Indiana. So he's down in that Hungarian camp, you know. So I got to go back down and get him. Because we're leaving out in the morning. So I had to go back down there and get him. I like that steep hill we had to get him up. I like never got him up that hill, you know. Finally got him up, you know, and walking back, you know. It called me, I was a good comrade coming back to get him, you know. I said, shut up. I said, it wouldn't have been for me getting in trouble, I left you down there to rot.
Your battalion was very important to the mission during World War II. So just right now, I just want to tell you thank you. You did good things, and we really appreciate all of your service and sacrifice. But so you've made it through the Battle of the Bulge. Can you tell us what happened next?
Well, we got discharged. Got to get discharged. Yeah, we was in Liss, Austria. So we had to catch up. From there back to where we was going to cross the English Channel. We rode in a cattle car. There's no plain box car, you know. So my buddy from Jonesboro, he had took off his shoes, he went to sleep. So while he was asleep, I sold his shoes. Every time we'd stop, you know, but somebody wanted to buy something, you know. So I sent him a pair of shoes there, so I sold him my buddy's shoes, you know. He woke up, he was barefoot. So I had to ring him up a pair of shoes then, you know. So he was from Jonesboro. So he said when he went home, he was going to hitchhike until he got about half a mile from home. They was going to call a cab and ride in first class. Then I came back to Subiaco, you know. And there I came to Fort Smith.
Now,
went to work for Railway Express.
Yes, sir.
Then they had a picnic at Subiaco. So I went. It was in June. No, that was after I got out of the Army. It was that went picnic there at Subiaco. They had a dance going on. I was supposed to take another girl to on the dance floor, you know. I had my wife to be. They were selling beer there, 15 cents a glass, I guess. There's five or six guys studying for the priesthood running it. So I got in there with them. And my wife to be, she came walking by, you know. I guess she saw me in there. I guess she had her mind made up she's going to get with me one way or the other. So she walked past about 30 feet, I guess, and then turned around and looked back, and I kind of raised my eyebrows at her. Then she came back then. I asked her if she'd like to join us. Oh, yeah. She joined us, you know. So we had a big time, you know.
Yes, sir. And so that was on the 4th of July in 1945.
That's just when I got out of the Army.
Yes, sir. What was your wife's name?
Ann Seiter.
And that's a picture of Ann there beside you. Yes. How many years were you married?
About 70. We had 6 children.
6 children in 70 years. That's impressive.
One of them.
And Jane's one of them. Yeah.
Had 4 girls and 2 boys.
Yes, sir.
We lost our youngest girl. She got married. Her husband both got killed.
In a car accident?
Yeah, I really loved her.
And what were your children's names? What are your children's names?
Well, they had 2 boys, Bill and Paul John, 2 boys. And then the oldest girl was Mary Beth, and Janie, and Sarah, and Karen. Karen's the one that got killed.
Yes.
When I came home, I worked for Railway Express.
Railway Express? Yes, sir. Is that where you retired from?
Yeah, after 30 years.
After 30 years.
I worked 1 year. Then I quit and went to work for Hardy Glass. But then they shut down. So I went back to Railway Express then, you know. I was a good worker there, so. Well, I think it helped me a lot. Got acquainted with people from all over the United States, you know. Well, I just can't think some more, you know.
Yes, sir.
After 100 years old.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Oh, it helped me a lot, you know.
Yes, sir.
So I came home and then went to work for the Railway Express. That was a good job, you know.
Yes, sir. Is there any message you would like to leave for the younger generation about the military? If they were considering getting in the military, what would you tell them?
Well, just make yourself a good soldier. Make it all right, you know. But I never did like that drilling stuff. I thought, that's not gonna do no good to nobody, you know. So that's the reason I wanted to be a cook, you know.
You didn't like that marching?
No, what? It's no good. What good is it? No, it was supply sergeant. Supply sergeant, which the other, he had a bicycle. The German came by with a car. He hit him up and said, "How about me trading my bicycle for your car?" So they traded his bicycle for that car, you know. That's a good car, you know. So there was a gate there he's going through, went through. When he went through, they just stripped both fenders off, you know. I said, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to trade this thing off." Yeah, both fenders came off when he went through that gate, you know. Oh, I had a lot of fun in the Army.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The first sergeant told about where he lived, you know, before he got in the Army. And he had a house headed over, an outhouse. Outhouse was built over a stream. It was self-cleaning. Oh, man.
A self-cleaning outhouse.
There's a lot of stories, you know. They would build out a new lumber. Said go hunting. They'd keep that new lighthouse in sight so he could go find his way back, you know. So that's the way he found his way back then. See that outhouse built over that stream. Yeah, I rubbed shoulders with General Patton. He came in my kitchen, you know.
And what was that like?
Well, I don't know too much about it. He just came through and going again, you know. So, but I rubbed shoulders with him.
Yes, sir. I would have been nervous. I would have been nervous around General Patton. Were you nervous?
No.
Did you offer him some wine?
No, we kept that for ourselves. We wouldn't share it with you. You might take it, you know.
Yes, sir.
I got busy in Panama. One of the corporals, he had a bottle of whiskey, and then he under the cushion on his chair, you know. And the general came out that night, you know. So he wanted to make a telephone call, so he sat down on that chair. The corporal said, "Oh my God, he's sitting on my whiskey." And there's whiskey underneath that cushion, you know. The general was sitting underneath it. He's sitting on my whiskey. General always moving around, you know. Couldn't get comfortable, you know. Oh, man.
Well, Mr. Lux, you have just been a pleasure.
Oh, we had a lot of fun, you know.
Yes, sir. You have certainly made this Friday a good Friday, and I thank you so much, and I want to thank you for your service. Thank you so much.
Oh, we had a lot of fun.
Thank you.